Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PSN review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Stacking, which if you've never played it before, it's a puzzle game. Help and options is pretty basic, so I'm just going to cut into the game right now. You've only got one save file on it, it appears, so it's a little bit annoying, but obviously you can just create another profile I suppose. But even so, whenever I've hit start new game, it's erased everything, so it's just a little annoying that you can't really have 2 or 3 things, because the nature of the game, it's the type of thing that I imagine people will get into it and you'll be able to play it with families and stuff. So anyway, you've just seen the menu there mentioning things, which I'm going to hit start now and actually just go into them. There's basically all sorts of things you can do on the game. You've got your archive where you can view stuff, which is where you've collected dolls. And I know this is going to sound totally... It's going to be an amalgamation of facts together because the game is so complex. It's the only way I can really do it. So I'll start with, I suppose, this. You can check your objective in the start screen in the archives as I see it. You can then check challenges because there's things to do such as, cause chaos at the safari, like sabotage the exhibition and things like that. You can do little challenge type things where you've got a doll who can fart or pump or toot or whatever you want to call it, and you've got to fart on 4 or 5 other dolls. You've got one that can slap, and you've got to slap on 4 or 5 other dolls. They're basically your hijinks. There's tons of them to do. So that's about that then. Now on to the actual core gameplay. You are a doll, you're a stacking doll, and the whole point is you can go behind other dolls and get inside them and then use their abilities. On every level there are a bunch of unique dolls which you have to find, so like 18, 27, but it's not really the type of game that revolves around levels, it's the type of game that revolves around puzzles, of which there are over 100, so if you like the game, then you're going to get in, then it's going to be like tons to do for you. Unfortunately, I like the look of the game, but upon getting it, I don't actually like it, and it's because of the forced cutscenes that happen far too frequently. They're done in a sepia olden time style, so like silent reel. I find it hard to actually view them because of my own eyesight condition, so that again is personal opinion. You probably won't have that problem, but it's the type of thing that, because I can't therefore read the cutscenes properly, then I half the time don't know what I actually have to do, which I find then playing the game very annoying, tedious, boring, etc. So that is my own personal problem, and it's not exactly a fault of the game, although it would be nice if you could, you know, skip the cutscenes off that not been done so that they flicker all the time, because that's pretty much what annoys my eyesight and makes us start to, squint and just struggle. But anyway, as I say, the core gameplay is you're getting into all the doors and you've got to solve puzzles. So it's things like, the first level you have to stop the train strike, and that's the whole objective for that one. To do that, you've got to go inside a gentleman's club and you've got to scare away customers and do things like that. Most of the puzzles have 3 ways of solving them. To be fair, it might even be every puzzle, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's a case of you only have to find one to progress through the level, but you have to find all of them to unlock everything in the game, because there is a hub that you can go to, which I'll show you in a little bit, where you can like get, I think, screenshots and stuff like that, but I'll confirm that when I'm in the hub. And the whole point is then to just work out what you need to do. So because it's the first puzzle, the whole point of that one is, well, the guard won't let you in, so you've got to seduce the guard. So you've got to find a doll that's sexually attractive to be able to seduce the guard, so that way he takes his mind off him, then you can break into the club and do things like that. And that's pretty much the only one I'm going to be telling you how to do, because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone from the game. At any point you find yourself lost and don't know where to go, you can hit the R1 button, and that's what that blue trail is, and it tells you where to go next, and basically doesn't tell you what to do or anything, but just shows you where you have to go. If you are struggling, you can, again, I think it's hit the start menu, it might be select or something like that, you can do challenge hints, and basically you can push those, and that way, like, it's on here, push square to reveal. You do that, it gives you, well, push it now, to be fair. Some judge a book by its cover. It's just a riddle, basically, and if you can't work that out, you've got to wait a little bit so you can then use challenge hint 2, and then challenge hint 3. So, there is a little bit of stuff there, but that would make it up for the fact that you can't skip the cutscenes or that I can't read them, but at the same time I don't particularly actually want to play the game where it beats it for me. I might as well play a Wii game, and as we all know, I pretty much hate those and slag those off for that. So the fact that it's got those unlockable hint things is a little pointless really for some people, because it will mean that you can beat the game without even trying, as I say. So let's cut into this hub then anyway. So here we go then. These are the sorts of things from beating levels and that. You just build stuff out of the levels, like build sets and that, and you've got to finish all the challenges off. And when I've looked into it, some puzzles don't have 3 ways to beat them, some have got 5 ways to beat them, or 2 ways and things like that. So it's just a case of, if you like the game, there's plenty to do. As I say, I know fine well it's my own personal problem, and it's because I've got an eyesight condition. I can't help that, no one else can help that, the game makers can't help it. I just wish there was a more eyesight friendly way to view the screens, because the flickering really does get to us and it hurts my eyes, gives us a headache, and then I have to stop playing it. And when you're playing a puzzle game like this with a headache, it's just impossible anyway. So it is my own personal gripe. The game's not bad or anything. I can't exactly sit here and slag it off, because the fundamentals of the game are the type of thing that I do like. So that's pretty much everything there is to say about the game. I will, however, now show you one of these cutscenes. I doubt it's going to flicker much on the camera though, but a bit of the music and the cutscene, so there we go. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.